For every moment that fashion's biggest runway exploded, 5 models stepped out for Versace in 1991 and became global celebrities in an instant. Millions watched, magazines sold out, and the fashion world lost control. But fame has 2 sides, and some of these icons would soon become loved legends, while others became villains of their own era. This is a story of most loved and most hated supermodels of the 90s fashion era. Cindy Crawford. Cindy Crawford emerged as one of the most recognizable faces of the decade. Born February 20th, 1966 in DeKalb, Illinois, she began modeling in 1986. Her distinctive mole above her lip became a signature feature rather than a flaw to hide. Crawford appeared on over 600 magazine covers during her career. She hosted MTV's House of Style from 1989 to 1995, bringing fashion coverage to mainstream television audiences. Crawford's Pepsi Super Bowl commercial in 1992 became iconic. The 30-second spot showed her stopping at a gas station to buy a Pepsi while 2 young boys watched the commercial aired during Super Bowl 26 and reached 119 million viewers. Her marriage to Richard Gere from 1991 to 1995 kept her in tabloid headlines beyond fashion coverage. Her business ventures expanded her influence. Crawford launched a furniture line with rooms to go in 2000. She created skincare line Meaningful Beauty in 2004. Forbes estimated her net worth at $400 million as of 2023. The public perceived Crawford as approachable despite her elite status. She gave interviews discussing her Midwestern upbringing and early struggles in modeling. Naomi Campbell. Naomi Campbell was born May 22, 1970 in Streatham, South London. She began modeling at age 15 after being discovered while window shopping. In 1988, she became the first black model to appear on the cover of French Vogue. She was also the first black model on the covers of Time magazine and British Vogue. Campbell worked for every major designer throughout the 1990s. Versace, Chanel, Prada, and Dolce & Gabbana featured her prominently in their shows. She appeared in music videos for Michael Jackson, Prince, and Bob Marley. Her presence in these videos brought modeling into the music industry sphere. However, Campbell's reputation included frequent controversies. She faced multiple assault allegations from former employees. In 2000, her former assistant Georgina Galanis testified that Campbell hit her with a telephone. Campbell pleaded guilty to assault in 2007 after hitting her housekeeper. She received community service. In 2008, she pleaded guilty to assaulting 2 police officers at Heathrow Airport. Media coverage often described Campbell as difficult to work with. Reports of lateness, demands, and outbursts circulated throughout the industry. A 1993 People magazine article detailed her reputation for arriving hours late to photo shoots. Despite these controversies, designers continued booking her walk and presence on the runway remained unmatched. Campbell spoke publicly about racism in the fashion industry. In a 1997 interview, she stated that black models received less pay than white counterparts. She told The Guardian in 2013 that racism remained prevalent in fashion. Her advocacy on this issue earned respect even from critics of her personal conduct. Linda Evangelista. Linda Evangelista was born May 10, 1965 in St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada. She began modeling in 1984 after winning a Miss Teen Niagara beauty pageant. Photographer Stephen Meisel became her longtime collaborator. She appeared on over 700 magazine covers during her career. Evangelista became known for her willingness to transform her appearance. She changed her hair color and style frequently, earning the nickname the Chameleon. In 1988, she cut her hair into a short crop, a bold move that influenced fashion trends globally. The haircut appeared in hundreds of editorial spreads. Her most famous quote came in a 1990 interview with Vogue. When asked about her fee, Evangelista stated, "We don't wake up for less than $10,000 a day." The comment sparked immediate backlash. Critics called her arrogant and out of touch. Supporters argued she was stating market reality for top models. The quote became defining, for better or worse. It encapsulated the new power dynamic where models commanded unprecedented fees. Evangelista earned an estimated $5 million to $10 million annually during peak years. In the 1990s, her rates reflected demand from fashion houses willing to pay premium prices. In 2021, Evangelista revealed she had been left brutally disfigured by a cosmetic procedure gone wrong. She filed a $50 million lawsuit against Cool Sculpting's parent company. The revelation generated sympathy, but also highlighted the pressures models face regarding appearance. Claudia Schiffer. Claudia Schiffer was born August 25, 1970 in Rheinberg, West Germany. She was discovered in a Düsseldorf nightclub in 1987 at age 17. Karl Lagerfeld selected her as the face of Chanel, launching her into international prominence. Her resemblance to Brigitte Bardot drew immediate attention. Schiffer appeared on over 1,000 magazine covers throughout her career. She holds the record for the most Vogue covers by any model. She signed a contract with Guess Jeans that reportedly paid $12 million for 6 years. Her Revlon contract was worth $12 million over 4 years. The public perceived Schiffer more favorably than many of her contemporaries. She avoided major scandals. Her 9-year relationship with magician David Copperfield from 1993 to 1999 generated tabloid coverage but remained relatively drama-free. She married film producer Matthew Vaughn in 2002, further cementing a stable public image. Schiffer's business acumen extended beyond modeling. She launched a cashmere fashion line in 2011. She appeared in numerous films including Love Actually and Zoolander. Her estimated net worth reached $70 million by 2023. Kate Moss. Kate Moss was born January 16, 1974, in Croydon, South London. She was discovered at JFK Airport in 1988 at age 14. Her career took off with Calvin Klein campaigns photographed by Corinne Day. These images introduced heroin chic, a controversial aesthetic featuring extremely thin models with pale skin and dark circles. Moss stood 5 feet 7 inches tall, shorter than the typical runway model height of 5 feet 9 inches or taller. Her waif-like figure at 105 pounds sparked debates about body image and eating disorders. President Bill Clinton's drug czar, Lee Brown, criticized the fashion industry in 1997 for glamorizing drug use through heroin chic imagery. The criticism reached a peak when photographer Davide Sorrenti died of a heroin overdose in 1997. Media outlets connected his death to the aesthetic he photographed. Calvin Klein announced an end to the heroin chic look in response to public pressure. Despite controversies, Moss became one of the highest paid models. She earned an estimated $9 million in 2007 alone. Her partnerships with brands including Burberry, Chanel, and Rimmel, London generated hundreds of millions in revenue. British Vogue featured her on 30 covers between 1993 and 2013. In 2005, British tabloid Daily Mirror published photos allegedly showing Moss using cocaine. Multiple brands dropped her immediately. H&M, Burberry, and Chanel terminated their contracts. However, she signed new deals worth more than previous contracts within months. Her earnings reportedly increased following the scandal. Tyra Banks, born on December 4, 1973 in Inglewood, California, Tyra Banks began modeling at 15 after multiple rejections. By 1991, she was walking 25 shows during Paris Fashion Week. She made history as the first African-American woman on the covers of GQ and the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. Banks became a Victoria's Secret Angel from 1997 to 2005 and held a 10-year contract with CoverGirl. She also graced the covers of major magazines like Vogue, Elle, and Harper's Bazaar. Banks later attended Harvard Business School and launched America's Next Top Model in 2003, which ran for 24 cycles. The show made her a household name and also led to her daytime talk show, The Tyra Banks Show, which won 2 Daytime Emmy Awards. Despite facing criticism for promoting unrealistic beauty standards, Banks helped launch many modeling careers and dominated reality TV ratings. Helena Christensen. Helena Christensen, born December 25, 1968, in Copenhagen, Denmark, was crowned Miss Universe Denmark in 1986. She became a Victoria's Secret Angel and worked with major brands like Revlon, Chanel, and Versace. Christensen gained further fame through her role in Chris Isaak's Wicked Game music video. Alongside modeling, she co-founded Nylon magazine in 1999 and pursued a photography career, earning respect in both industries. Christensen's public image remained positive throughout the 90s, despite a high-profile relationship with INXS's Michael Hutchence. She became known for her grace in both front and behind the camera roles.